you can go to infinity. How much different is a difference? You cannot be sure. But if you are starting from zero, then you can measure. If it is zero, it is zero. You don't expect to see anything. Right? If you see something there, it's not zero anymore. It's something different. So that's why we said that the narrow hypothesis. In fact, when you are doing your statistical analysis to see whether there is a significant difference, you assume a situation of no difference, and you measure from there. And if the analysis shows that there is a difference, then you can get argued to say, oh yeah, my results are significant. Okay? In a simple terms, we will present it like that. And I think for now, we should stop there in terms of the now. But what we should be able to appreciate from what I'm talking about is that in your research report, the research proposal, you present the substantive hypothesis, you also present the narrow hypothesis. The narrow hypothesis is there to allow statistical analysis. Okay? I'm sure I can tell somebody no. The narrow hypothesis is restricted because it allows me to analyze statistically. People say, yes, this one is the science. You can go further talking about those things when you're more interested. If you decide to come back and do your MSCs and PhDs. But for now, let's leave it there. But when you're reading your peers' research reports and you find those the animals, they should not go to problem. You understand what I'm talking about. In the interest of have 10 minutes. We can be thinking about what is the work of the whole assessment. Bring questions. narrow hypothesis is simply put there to allow you to specifically set the alternative hypothesis, because as far as mathematically we know there is no way of testing the alternative hypothesis. The only way you can test it is to go into the narrow form, talk about the narrow form, and if you can be able to reject the narrow hypothesis, then you accept the alternative hypothesis. And basically the narrow hypothesis assumes that all the observations made are by chance. They are not substantive. You can be able to test and find out and confirm that they are not chance differences, then you can accept your alternative hypothesis. Have we not yet sent this slide? Have I sent it to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'll send it.
I said they are signing.
But we're still waiting.
Yes, waiting for what? Oh, this is not. These are going to come today. Yeah, I just forgot to send it. Of course, I am still building them once a day, so I'll send them. When they are fully done, I'll also send them again, so you test them. I'm actually why it's working. I can see some people did this copying this stuff, but we are going to have these things. There's some you understand your own handwriting better than somebody else. I don't understand. This slide I just provided for you to be able to understand. No one I have provided to you. Yes.
Is it very necessary for us to memorize the symbol?
No. But you should be able to write about the anti-scientists in your own way. And they'll be there for you. Because as I send them to you, they will have them. So anytime you want to use them, you can go and say, that's what you see.
You can't bring up this thing.
Any questions about the hypothesis, research objectives? We are happy. We are going to come up with a good hypothesis for our research project. Good objectives for our research projects. When we write a hypothesis, we are going to be able to critique it ourselves. We have given you the materials for critiquing. Write an objective, you should be able to critique yourself. But also sharing with others helps. Actually, in classes where I used to have fewer students, what we should have been doing now is I present these things and ask you to do them. So we talk about the problem statement and ask you to write your own problem statement and present them in the class. Then your colleagues sit with. But with this size, we can know that we are all going to spend the most minutes doing that. But you can do it amongst yourselves. Write your own in the same topic. Ask a few colleagues to comment. They also write there and they give you this to you to comment so that you can be sure what they are writing is making sense. The reason for allocating supervisors to you is to help you in the very same area. Very often, I don't know why, whether there is a limit between students and the lecturers, dislike. Maybe I think it is a bad way to dislike. You find that the students are given supervisors, and when they go, they spend all their time on their own, struggling with the way on their own, as if they have nobody to do. The supervisors who are allocated to you are people who help you. Okay? So you write a research title, a problem statement, before you go too far, before you waste time writing too much about this and only you know that this is wrong, you're wasting your time. Take that time, make an appointment with your supervisor. Say, I am thinking of doing a research on this. That this makes sense. So the guy will critique you. No. You should do it this way, you should do it. By the time you leave that place, you know what you're doing. You are assured that you're doing it better way. So, don't appear to the supervisor the last week when you are supposed to be presenting next week your proposal. No. Immediately they give you should start the right way. And step by step, keep engaging them. So that by the end you give them your final proposal for them to match. It should not be a surprise for them. It should be something they already know. Even when they are trying to allocate marks to you, if you are giving them something which you have been working together with them all along, they are going to give you better marks. No. But when you give them at the last moment, they die. So I'm just sharing the tips with you. They should not be disliked. They should be liked. Literature review. If there is an important part of your research work, literature is a very important part. Because as we have talked about ever since we started, you are writing a background, it has to be supported by literature. You are writing a problem statement, supported by literature. You are writing hypothesis derived from literature. So literature is a very central part of your research work. Even when you are writing your methodologies, you want that to be supported by literature. Even at the point where you are trying to interpret the results of your study, literature becomes very helpful. You ask questions like, how did the other people interpret their way? And how can I interpret my own way based on the experiences of time? So, literature is a very important part of your research. And that's why earlier on I was saying, read and read. People will say that. It gives you frontiers, the work of this person found it, The work of that person found that, and the work of that person found that, but nobody has found it. So I'm going to investigate this. It enables you as a researcher to place your questions in proper perspective. When we're talking about the theories, you will notice that people come up with a theory based on the various observations done in different situations and generalizing those observations into harmonious harmony. So, you have to read in order for you to appreciate that knowledge which exists. Where is it coming from? And as you are reading, it will also be giving you opportunity for identifying the gaps where you can place your own weight. You should be able to read your own weight with the knowledge which exists in your discipline. And for you to be able to do so, you need to know what your discipline is talking about. And then you can trace your study, you can trace your weight within that body of knowledge. So, you will need to do a lot of literature review. If you come up with a study where before you conduct that study, you have not linked it to literature, the chances that you can contribute to literature yourself or to knowledge, you don't know what knowledge is there, what are the gaps in that knowledge, and therefore, if there is a gap in that knowledge, how should I do my study in order to contribute to that gap? So, you need to do research to do it a lot. I don't know whether I'm making sense. I can see some heads nodding. Some are fine. Yeah? Yeah, but you still have my 1 hour. As you are reading the literature, you should be doing it with a very critical mind, critiquing whatever you are reading, because there is often contradiction in the literature, and those contradictions you need to identify them as you are reading, and as you identify them, you need to ask questions. Why are these contradictions occurring? And as you're asking that question, you go on reading, because you might find contradiction here, but that contradiction was resolved somewhere else in the literature. And you can only know those things if you are reading. If you don't, then you think, there's a contradiction. This one said this one said this was completely contrary to that. We don't know why. Your friends have already resolved. But you have just not read. And as I'm giving those examples, I'm also emphasizing the point I made earlier on. Start from the latest publication and move backwards. Because if there was a contradiction in 2020, and somebody has resolved that contradiction, when must that person have resolved it? 2021, 2022. And if you just start with the 2020, you will not know what has come later. So when you start with the latest literature and go backwards, then you can know how knowledge has developed in your own district, in your own area of specialization. Reading literature also helps you to learn methodologies which have been used by others. On the research, when you're setting up your experiments, when you're setting up your research project, you learn how have others done. Quite a lot of cases I've seen people say, I will do qualitative research, and I say, so what do you mean? They just read that they qualitative research. Maybe they just read it in class that they qualitative research. But they've never read to see how qualitative research is done. Because there are several ways. If you read, you will talk more concretely of what you are going to do. Qualitative research, what you mean. Reading literature also helps you to avoid unintended replications of previous studies. Research is an expensive enterprise. It's not very cheap. It costs your time, it costs money, it costs resources. And people don't want to waste those resources when it's not necessary. And if somebody has already done a particular research project, it is not worth you repeating the same project. People will critique you. But if you don't read, it is very possible for you to find yourself in a situation where you have done everything you could do to collect your data, only to discover later on that somebody did it. So you have wasted all your resources, you have wasted your time. And people will be saying, useless, we cannot accept this. Go back and do something which is already done. It becomes very painful.
You cannot do something another person, just to be the same.
No, you can do something with another person. You can. And in fact, most of the same projects, they want unity. Of course, not that. What you are doing now is you want your own paper. That's why people will expect you to do on your own for the PhD.
But you mean on your own, doing it alone or doing something that someone.
No, you do that with your own.
Sorry, I'm not doing it.
You should not repeat something.
Like somebody wrote something, and then you want to write the same, and then you just add up all.
Okay, suppose my people give me food, then it's talking to the topic. I can't do food for you. No, that's what you are saying.
Okay.
Why do you have to learn that somebody will tell you what to do?
Okay. That's the same question she's asking. I was not following. If she did something on food 2 years ago, she came up with findings. She has reported those things. And then you come in this year with food. We are doing exactly what she did. Then people are going back to you. Why are you doing that? So she did right. She found what we need to find. Right? So why should you find something which is already found? Yeah, I'm coming to that. Why should you try to find something which is already found.
I think,
No, you're not allowed. You're always resource.
okay, we can both do food, but maybe it should be different.
If you can demonstrate that it is different, then it is different. But if you cannot demonstrate that it is different, then And our question is, what if you don't know? We are saying, read. Because that's the only way you know that it has been done. If you don't read, yes, you do the thing when someone already did it.
So you read when?
No, when it's done. We should become giants of wishes now. Who wins? Have you ever heard of that term, who wins? I made it a popular term here. Now you should become who wins yourselves. Of course, in our session, there are people who do research and don't publish their work. And they cannot be accused for repeating something which was not published. Because to begin with, this person who didn't publish has not made his work known to others. But if you are found doing work which was published, the voice of protection is for others to know that this work is being done and this is what has been published. So if you read what has been published, it means you are not there. Okay? It's not fair.
Because imagine every year we have more than 200 graduates, 200 shorties. So where are we going to find our
Actually, when you have 200 people publishing, those 200 people have made 200 recommendations for further research. If you have 1,000 people publishing, those 1,000 people have made 1,000 recommendations for further research. So why should it be a problem? In fact, the more, the better. The more, the better. Yeah. What is it that you want to understand?
About, you were saying maybe I'm just not because I'm tired. So I'm telling you,
No, it's not that you are tired. Actually, it's a very good question.
yeah.
As you are raising it.
No, he said I'm asking you because I'm tired.
You know, it's a very important question.
Yeah.
Read. Yeah. The right point to start from reading is journal articles. The right point to start from reading is journal articles. You know journals, eh?
Yeah.
Research publications.
Yeah.
Because those show you the published work. The others are not yet published. Of course, you are here. Your colleagues last year were here. They have submitted their reports. Those reports are available to you. So if you don't know what is there, you are not read. But the most important place to start from is the published work, because that published work is not only for you here. Somebody in America knows that, somebody in Malawi did this. Japan, no. And when you go to the published, when you can also know what was done in Cambodia, what was done in Brazil. So you will not suffer the problem of repeating what others have done. Now, maybe before I come, but before I come to your question, I am not saying that you should not repeat work done by others. That's not what I'm saying. You can repeat other people's work, but you must have a good reason for doing that. Okay? And you should actually present it in your proposal to say, I know that this person did this way, and these are the findings that he or she made. But I'm repeating this study because of the following reason. For example, back to our mosquito case. Salima has a lot of mosquitoes. And somebody did a study in Salima.
What is Salima?
You are not from Malawi?
No,
You are from... Oh, you are from Zimbabwe? Yeah, okay. Bulawayo has a lot of mosquito problem. But you go to that, you go to Mashimo. There is also a lot of mosquito, malaria problems. Malaria problems in Bulawayo, malaria problems in Mashimo. Yeah. Oh, now I'm confused.
No.
But you would argue to say that although this friend of mine did this study in Bulawayo, Mashimbo can have a different environment, which may not be the same as Bulawayo. So I'm doing my study in Mashimbo because I believe that they are meant to. If my findings are the one which we found in Bulawayo, actually I'm just hoping to remove the generalizability of the results. Because we say what was found in Bulawayo is also true in Mashimbo. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce it properly. So, if you are repeating a study and you have got a reason for repeating, make that reason known so that people should not criticize you for wasting resources. But don't find yourself in a situation where you have repeated without knowing that others did it. Then you caught in a very awkward situation.
So I was asking what is
Let's give you an example.
What's the way you give them
That should be the last question. How are you doing it, Jimmy?
Okay, we'll say, hide your questions,
Yeah.
and bring them up at the end of the
So I thought I was going to ask for not
The 4 minutes only, you mean?
She's going to ask them separately.
Yeah.
But those questions will be the ones coming on the class. The general considerations you must make when presenting your literature. Make sure you are objective in reporting your literature. Look at facts. Present factual information. In that presentation, indicate what you are reporting. When you are going through the literature, you find people have reported what they found, what they observed. So if you are quoting that, indicates this is what they observed. You also find the people who have gone through the deductive reasoning, and they are saying, based on this fact, we will conclude this. The researcher has done his studies and then he has made observation and is making conclusions based on those observations. So if you are quoting that, indicate this is a conclusion that this person made. Sometimes we report the implications of our findings. These findings imply this. This will mean that. This will mean that. Please be objective in your reporting. And even people's opinion, people's arguments. This person argues. This person fails. Those are feelings. You know that they are not facts. You report it and then you are reporting that because you find that thing important. So, the reporting objectively. And when it comes to organizing your literature review chapter, don't just jumble things. Present them in a logical manner. We have talked about the reasons why we conduct research. One good way of organizing your chapters is to go according to those reasons. There is a section you are quoting literature because you want to learn their methodology. Put them in a particular section. Don't fix that with the literature which is meant for deriving your hypothesis. Where you are talking about hypothesis, hypothesis. Where you are talking about the problem statement, so that people can follow your logic. There you go. In the literature review chapter, make sure that you provide a theoretical framework. We have talked about theory. You are generating your problems from theory, from the graphs. So when you are saying this is the problem, theoretically, from the knowledge which is there, this problem is impossible a result of ABCD. This problem is a gap in the theory here. When you are doing that, you are providing the theoretical framework. You are telling us what does the theory say, and then how does your problem exist in that theory. So you must have a theoretical framework. You study. You should be able to contextualize your problem. How did you come up with the problem statement? We are saying that the gaps in the theory or gaps in the research, your potential, similarly, supporting your objectives or hypothesis. How did you derive your hypothesis? You believe that the relationship between variable A and B is going to be this way because that's what the theory says. So those sections must come out clearly. Conceptual framing. That's where you start showing what you want to do in the methodology. The sort of observations you are expecting to experience or to observe in your study. How independent variables going to relate to your dependent variables. Most people will present that conceptual framing figuratively, showing those relationships. But you also have a well-written section showing the expected relationships from inside. And then literature about methodology. Questions?
No one cares to answer.
Oh. How many chapters are we supposed to write? The proposal must have introduction, literature review, methodology. 3. But when you have done your research, then we expect you to have a minimum of 5 chapters. Because in addition to the methodology, you'll be reporting your results. And then you must give an interpretation of those results in the form of conclusions and recommendations. Minimum. There would be more chapters, but a minimum of 5. Other questions?
Yes. But I'm scared to ask more.
Oh yeah, you're free. Anybody else who wants to ask questions? I'm available. Yeah, this time is time you can go.
Thank you.